Shalom to everyone. Welcome to Science Lab. The signs are happening because Jesus is coming soon. Every day we are looking at some of the signs that are happening around us. Today we are going to see about the end time signs in the nation of Israel.
On August 11, 2019, the Jewish people in Israel and around the world commemorated Tisha B'Av. Tisha B'Av is an annual fast day in Judaism on which a number of disasters in Jewish history occurred, primarily the destruction of both Solomon's temple by the Babylonian Empire and the Second Temple by the Roman Empire in Jerusalem.
Tisha B'Av is regarded as the saddest day in Jewish calendar, and it is thus believed to be a day which is destined for tragedy. It is observed on the 9th day of the month of Av in the Hebrew calendar. Tisha B'Av falls in July or August in the Gregorian calendar.
When Tisha B'Av falls on Shabbat, which is Saturday, it then is known as Nich, which means delight in Hebrew, and the observance of Tisha B'Av then takes place on the following day, that is Sunday.
In addition to the length of the fast, which lasts about 25 hours, the observance of the day include 5 prohibitions. 1. No eating or drinking. 2. No washing or bathing. 3. No application of creams or oils. 4. No wearing of shoes. 5. No marital relations. Also, sitting on a normal height chair, sending gifts or even greeting one another, engaging in outings, trips, or similar pleasurable activities, and wearing fine festive clothing are prohibited. Even reading Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible, is forbidden on Tisha B'Av, as it is considered a spiritual, enjoyable activity. The Book of Lamentations, the Book of Job, portions of Jeremiah, and chapters of the Talmud that discuss the law of mourning, and those that discuss the destruction of Jerusalem is read in the synagogue. Work is permitted on Tisha B'Av, but discouraged. On this day, one's focus should be on mourning and repentance. If one must work, it is preferable to begin after midday. It is customary to give extra charity on Tisha B'Av, as on every fast day. After midday, it is permissible to sit on chairs. The talit or tefillin are worn during the afternoon prayer. In the synagogue, the ark's curtain is restored to its place before the afternoon prayers. Many communities have the custom to clean the house and wash the floors after midday in anticipation of redemption.
According to the Mishnah, which is the first major written collection of the Jewish oral traditions known as Oral Torah, 5 specific events occurred in the 9th of Av, the Warren fasting.
The 12 spies sent by Moses to observe the land of Canaan returned from their mission. Only 2 of the spies, Joshua and Caleb, brought a positive report, while the others spoke disparagingly about the land. The majority report caused the children of Israel to cry, panic, and despair of ever entering the promised land. For this, they were punished by God, that their generation would not enter the land and wander in the desert for 40 years. The first temple built by King Solomon was destroyed by Nebuchadnezzar in 587 BC, and the population of the kingdom of Judah was sent to the Babylonian exile. The second temple, built by Zerubbabel, was destroyed by the Romans in 70 AD, scattering the people of Judea and commencing the Jewish exile from the Holy Land that continues to this day. The Romans subsequently crushed Bar Kokhba's revolt and destroyed the city of Betar, killing over 500,000 Jewish civilians on August 4, 135 AD. Following the Bar Kokhba revolt, Roman commander Turnus Rufus plowed site of the temple in Jerusalem and the surrounding area in 135 AD.
Over time, Tisha B'Av has come to be a Jewish day of mourning not only for these events but also for later tragedies which occurred on or near the 9th of El.
The First Crusade officially commenced on 15th August 1096, killing 10,000 Jews in its first month and destroying Jewish communities in France and Rhineland. The Jews were expelled from England on July 18, 1290. The Jews were expelled from France on July 22, 1306. The Jews were expelled from Spain on July 31, 1492. Germany entered World War I on August 1 and 2, 1914, which caused a massive upheaval in European Jewry and whose aftermath led to the Holocaust. On August 2, 1941, SS commander Heinrich Himmler formally received approval from the Nazi Party for the final solution. As a result, the Holocaust began, during which almost 1/3 of the world's Jewish population, 1,600,000, perished. On July 23, 1942, began the mass deportation of Jews from Warsaw Ghetto en route to Treblinka. The AMIA bombing of the Jewish Community Center in Buenos Aires killed 85 and injuring 300 on July 18, 1994. The Israeli disengagement from Gaza began in the Gaza Strip, expelling 8,000 Jews who lived in Gush Katif.
Even as the Jewish people mourn, there is an element of joy and comfort. There is also a custom among many to use flimsy paperback keynote booklets, a special prayer book, hoping that they will not be needed next year because they believe in the third temple will be built and Messiah to return their sorrows into joy.
And now it's time for the trivial question of the day. What is the Temple Institute?
Option A, a university in Israel. Option B, college for priests. Option C, an organization endeavoring to establish the third temple.
Let's see the answer after a short break.